You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
Welcome back to Digital Flow Battles.
So yeah, battles. This is essentially what we're here for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode, everybody. This is going to be episode 6 of season 3 of Digital Flow Battles. Today we got the results for round 2. As always, I'm Quinn.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Tucker.
And I didn't know we were doing that. And today we are coming in with Ethan versus Alexander, Brigham versus Hugo, Elis versus Jasper, and Hannes versus Larsson.
Now, we know you've already seen all these battles, and we want to just get right into it. And so we're going to get these all for Joey and Christian to see. But let's pop it up, and so you can get a little reminder of what those lines were all about. Let's get up there. First on the screen, going to be Ethan versus Alex. Can you guys not, please? Thank you. Sir, those lines were extra fantastic, supercalifragilistic, and expialidocious all at the same time. And we're gonna get it up for the viewers. Just kidding, we already did. You guys chose Ethan. So now the next thing that we gotta do is put it up to the judges. So Christian, Joey, you know what it is. Let's get it. What you gotta say?
Hi guys, so the first one we have Ethan versus Alexander, and this is getting crazy. Ethan did an amazing line, the connections were on point, no steps, every move connected perfectly to another, which is difficult. He had a super nice flow, he covered a lot of space in a straight line going down, which I really liked. And Alexander started with perfectly executed double side, he had a good flow, amazing execution, and everything was just perfect. But I think Ethan's run was a tiny bit better because of the connections he had. So my vote goes to Ethan. Good job.
Round 1, we got Ethan versus Alexander, and starting off with Alexander's run, he hits the massive, what was basically a tack double side over the ledge, and damn near sticks the landing, which was beautiful. The rest of the run was great, but what was lacking was the transitions, and the spot really didn't do him any favors. It's hard, like I said before in the past, getting up on that ledge to come down with a move, and then flowing out of that to get back up on the ledge. It's just a difficult spot to work with. Then we got Ethan, on the other hand, who literally is just blazing through, not a single step out of place, perfect transition moves, very difficult movements at every single point of the run where he could put one, hitting the double fold to pop side, which was just, that's so difficult to do, first of all, and then ending with the wrap broken. Dude, the whole run was damn near flawless. I'm going with Ethan.
And we're live.
All right, thank you, Joey and Christian. Now, you heard it here first. You heard it here first, everybody. Hold on. Hey! Can you shut up over here? I'm trying to do a video! Digital Flow Battle Season 3! This is important to me! God! Alright, so the winner is gonna be Ethan! Going to the next round! Yeah, boy! What's up, Ethan?
Really great job to both Ethan and Alexander, and now it is time to go to Brigham versus Hugo.
Let's get it.
You guys, as the voters, did choose Hugo in this matchup, but it is time to hear from our judges.
So the second one we have Brigham versus Hugo, and I feel like I saw 2 side flips and 4 cartwheel variations in Brigham's run, which I didn't really like that much, to be honest. He had a good flow and good execution, but I felt like there was the lack of creativity and difficulty. Hugo, on the other hand, did a really clean run with double full of a bar, landed perfectly. He was a bit slow, but definitely a better run for me. So my vote goes to Hugo.
Round number 2, we got Brigham versus Hugo, and Brigham came in. I loved the beginning of his run so much, right up until the roll. The roll kind of took me out of the run quite a bit, and then after the roll, in my opinion, it was kind of a cool idea to have a lot of hand plant movements. That's so loud, I'm so sorry. It was a cool idea to have a bunch of hand plant movements, but right at the end, I would have loved to see something a little bit more difficult, maybe a double A twist coming out, but going into another hand plant, it just felt like one too many for the run, and that roll really brought me out of the connection of the whole piece. And then we got Hugo on the other hand. Every single movement had a purpose, took him exactly to where he needed to be. The only complaint that I have about Hugo's run, it was a little bit too short. I want to see a little more substance to these runs. With that said, I'm still going with Hugo.
Wow, again. And with that, the winner is Hugo!
Woo! Hugo! Daniel, you look beautiful from this side.
Aw, thanks.
Not too good from this side.
That was mine.
Alright, really good job, Brigham and Hugo. I loved your guys' lines, but now we're going to go ahead and get into Elis and Jasper. But before we do that, let's check out our sponsors first for this season. Thank you so much, Jed North and Team Freerunning, for being a part of this season. We really appreciate you guys helping us up the prizes, being able to open up a third one this season. That's super awesome, but let's go ahead and check out our next boys.
Bring in the boys! Oh yeah, we them boys.
Let's go ahead and check out Elis and Jasper. Awesome job, boys. Those lines were really sick. We loved them, right? Were they?
Completely,
Can
yeah.
you show some
Amazing.
enthusiasm, please?
This is as real as it gets, baby.
All right, boys. Fantastic lines. We do gotta go ahead and choose a winner though of this battle. The voters did choose Elis for this one, so now we just gotta figure out what our judges. They're gonna judge me for saying it like that.
Let's get back to the judges.
And the last one we have Elis versus Jasper, and I loved both of the lines for different reasons, but I'm just gonna say Elis. That falling got me by surprise. Amazing flow, good execution, and really high difficulty. So I can't ask for more in the line. So my vote goes to Elis.
Finally, we have Elis versus Jasper. Starting off with Jasper's run, he comes in with that very smooth, technical style that he's got. And that's kind of what bit him, in my opinion. In the beginning half, I wanted to see a little more difficulty added. The difficulty ramped up towards the end, and the rest of the run was super aesthetically pleasing, and I really enjoyed watching it, but the difficulty wasn't quite there. The best part to me was the tack side perfectly setting up into that ending TD rise full. I loved that. But then we got to go over to the freaking legend, Elis. What can this man not do other than land a scoop full in perfectly? Because that looked kind of painful. But with that said, it was still a scoop full in an entire line. And something that was slightly underappreciated, in my opinion, from a lot of people, is that first Kong up side pre. He landed in the perfect spot to lazy down and transition and keep that flow going until the big banger of the scoop full in at the end. So I'm going with Elis.
All right, with that being said, we do have our winner, and our winner will be...
Again, nicely done, Elis and Jasper. That was sick, and I think that was our first full in that was thrown in our competition so far, wasn't that?
Definitely
Yes.
was.
That was dank, yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's get into the next battle. This one is not actually going to be a battle because obviously our other competitor had to drop out, unfortunately. Just the pandemic has been ruining a lot of the athletes and preventing them from even being able to train. And it's a very sad thing, and I remember when I was in quarantine and it was a dark time and I was just at home for like 3 to 4 weeks, and I just don't know how people do it in isolation with they're just all by themselves and no one could even be with them and train outside. So yeah, that doesn't mean that Hannes doesn't get his time to shine, so let's put up his line and just check it out and see what that was all about again.
Put some music over it. Make it look nice.
Well, Hannes, that was really nicely done. I really enjoyed that A-twist gap. That was sick. You had some strong moves in there. And so, yeah, again, all the winners right now are going to go through to the semifinals. They're going to be with us through to the end because they're going to be battling for first, second, and our newly added third place here. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, hit the thingy on the top. You know all the buttons. They're there. If you don't, then shh.
Just drink water.
That's what you said last time.
I say it every time.
I was the one that said that first in, like, earlier seasons.
Yeah.
I stole it. Digital flow!
Oh yeah, and like don't also forget that that the semifinals are going to be up on this coming Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the voting goes up on the Instagram at Crete Freerunning within 30 minutes or so, you know, provided it works out well enough. But yeah, so make sure you guys are there for that, and
nothing. Oh gosh, I didn't do it. I was scared.
Here, let's try it again. You ready? Go.